Hey there, I'm Melissa. I'm a kid-led author and illustrator, and today I'm going to be going over world building the wetlands. So why did I pick the wetlands exactly? I picked the wetlands because a lot of illustration I'm seeing is mostly based on the forest. And don't get me wrong, I have a world building series on that I'm excited to share with you. But what I kind of wanted to just explore, because I'm surrounded by so many wetlands, is this idea of who lives in the wetland. What could they possibly be doing? Who could their families be? What could their houses look like? And to really kind of push that idea. So I hope you enjoy the first part of this series where I have created a character named Avery, and he's a blue heron. And I can't wait to show you some of the process work as well as the outcomes.
Okay, so you can see here, I've started here with the overhead view of this idea of what is that space of the wetlands? What does maybe a map look like of it? So I can start to kind of get an idea of where what I'm working towards, where a different character is gonna live. So here I was doing, if you know the illustrator and collage artist Clover Robin, here I was just starting out with some Clover Robin ideas. And now we have Avery. So here I wanted to start off with a blue heron. I think the blue heron's really interesting, and so before I started to kind of create this character that I wanted in the wetlands, I decided just to draw a blue heron, paint a blue heron, draw it to kind of get an idea of how I wanted to treat the colors, the textures, that sort of thing. And now I'll start to show you a process of a couple of the ones that I did, some time lapses of those.
Okay, so here we are, and I'm just going over, looking at my map and my blue heron, seeing what's up. And I'm about to start here on a more sort of character version of the blue heron. So just going over I gave him a little hat, I gave him a little vest, and I gave him some boots. So here's his hat. I'm just doing it brown right now, but I'm thinking maybe red, but I'm not sure. And I'm just looking at my other heron and kind of trying to add in the details that I want to add in to kind of match. That's why I kind of did the prototype. And now, so I'm not getting, so I'm not focused just on the clothing, but I'm also focused on like what does he look like so that there's continuity. Okay, let's start working on a little bit of pond. I'm excited about this. So I initially started with some of the green because I didn't want to go all matchy with Avery's colors and his wings and his feathers, but as I was doing it, I was doing the reeds, I was kind of unhappy, and I said, yeah, this isn't the right color for it. So I did decide in the end to go for some blue, as you see here. And the blue looks great. It doesn't look matchy at all. So, and now I'm going to just work on the negative painting of the reeds. I love negative painting. I love the way it looks. Makes it extra wobbly. I do like wobbly sort of lines, and I'll probably go in over the reeds just a little bit here.
Okay, now we're finishing up and onto this image that I wanted to show you. So I did the pond under layer just before I started recording so that you could kind of see the what I was doing a little bit better. So I decided after doing a little bit of research that I was going to give Avery a family because blue heron babies look like little punk rockers. And when I do like their hair a little bit later here, you're going to see like they are so crazy and wild. And I thought like how funny to see this serene, majestic bird, and he's got these crazy kids and they've got this crazy hair. So yeah. As you see, I did decide to give Avery the red hat instead. I think it just works a lot better. And then I was going over what boots to give the kids, and I think I'm going to keep them sort of like a family thing where they all have the orange boots. Sort of like boys like their dad sort of thing. So just going on that, you can see their punk rock hair. And what's really cool is after I had kind of completed filming and painting the whole series, I saw these guys.
I just saw him fly. Where'd he go? There he is.
Hi, Avery! Oh, there's Avery! That's him right there!
Okay, so now that you've watched the video of Avery, here is Avery kind of in all his full glory here. His little fishing vest. This is the first Avery, you know, I named him Avery here. This is the first one. I love the little boots here he's got, the fishing vest, the hat. And then so blue herons are kind of, you know, photos of them, they tend to be very still and elegant and majestic, but I wanted to have one of him kind of in action, thinking about if he was fishing with a fishing rod in the middle of here. I love, as you can see here, I'm gonna take this down. Just the water. I love how the water turned out. Looks so good. All right, now here is Avery with his children. And so I wasn't really originally, I hadn't originally been planning for Avery to have a family, just because a lot of the research I was doing, you know, you see one single heron by itself. But in my research, when I was looking up, I could see like the blue herons are very elegant, but if you look up blue heron babies, they look like they're punk rockers. Like they look so crazy. And I just thought, how funny would it be to have these crazy little kids with Avery. And here I decided to have his hat red here to kind of give him more color. I love the color palette here. And then I went back and did his hat red here. It's not as bright just because I painted over the brown. So here it's really nice and bright, as you can see. I love that. And the two little punk rockers. They look like rascals. And so here I was inspired to kind of continue doing Avery's children. And I was kind of rushing because I was running a bit behind schedule, so I rushed these guys out, but I'm really glad that I did because I really like, I thought I would like this image more, but I actually really like this image more. I just find him quite funny, and he looks like, you know, like he's getting himself into trouble or he's telling off a brother or sister or something. And then finally, I did like, yeah, as I was going through, I was going, okay, how am I gonna do the house? Blue herons, their houses are these great big nests that are very deep. And so I was doing some of the, trying to draw some of the nests, but I didn't really quite like it. And then I decided I'm just gonna go full, like, you know, just gonna go full on and do the house. And this was done at the last minute. so I kind of rushed this one, so it's not quite as nice as the other ones. But there we have this first character in this world building of the marsh.
All right, so thank you so much for sticking around and watching my illustration process. I've really enjoyed making this, and I can't wait for the next one. So I'm going to be working for the next 2 weeks on a red-winged blackbird. And if you haven't heard of red-winged blackbird, they have the most beautiful song ever. And you should just give them a look. And they have a really cool nest, which I didn't know about until recently when I was just doing a little research on the wetlands. So I'm going to keep creating characters for the wetlands. And I'm going to, it's probably going to be about a 2 to 3 month series. And I just hope that you enjoy it as much as I do, because I'm having so much fun with the color palette and the characters, and I can't wait to see where the red-winged blackbird starts going. So until next time, thank you so much. Bye.